Hello and welcome to 2022. We have been thinking a lot about how will this new year look like and what happened in the last year that we can carry over. And many of you will probably think about all that stuff around the health situation and inflation and the economy, and all those things are really important. And in our first articles for the year, we actually want to address that we are in a really unique situation that I hope we can use for all of you to really take advantage. One of the things that is important to realize is that we have made a commitment for 2022 to use a term that we want to reflect back and use as our guiding star in a sense as we go through the year. And that term or that word for the year is engagement. And what we want to do with engagement is we want to engage you. We want to hear from you. We want to get feedback from you. We want to have conversations with you. We want to serve you. We want to make you aware of the new opportunities that we have developed in the last few years, from initially looking for really good high quality turnkey providers who supported our out-of-state turnkey residential real estate investing strategy, which we are still doing and which still is the foundation of everything we do. But we have found that we wanted to expand from there because the market and the environment is changing. So when we defined residential real estate investing out of state to mean that a really good turnkey provider needs to find what I always call the ugly duckling in the neighborhood and then renovate it, sell it to us, make it so that it actually appraises and then manage it for us. That's the foundation. But now there are turnkey providers out there that do new construction turnkey. There are turnkey providers out there who actually allow us to get into a deal before it's even constructed. There are turnkey providers out there that allow us to diversify into the international markets. Like I've always been craving for building and constructing and renovating properties that apply the newest available technology when it comes to environment, climate and eco-friendliness, like solar panels and water collection and all those kind of things. And we have found that for the different kinds of things that we want to offer to you and make you aware of and introduce you to, so you, together with our help, can build your passive income portfolio and get to your time freedom point, you need different kinds of lenders, different kinds of sources of money and different entry points. So the first thing that we would like to ask you for this engagement and growing this engagement and growing this community is to get in touch with us so that we can have a goal setting session. This is for people that are already working with us to reset and kind of see, are our goals still the same or have they slightly changed? And if they changed a little bit, how do we actually need to adjust our approach to it? And for anybody out there, please be aware, it has rarely ever been a situation where we have still very low interest rates, we have still a very scarce inventory environment for real estate investing, and we have now inflation, which means without even doing anything, everything increases in value by about 5-6% as long as inflation stays at this level. And it could go up, it could go down a little bit, but if you were used to saying, okay, well, real estate appreciates in and of itself by 3 to 5% per year, and you add inflation, you have a 10% appreciation investment at the minimum, at the same time with very low interest rates. So you want to get in. And for anybody in the United States, you have heard, and this is probably not far off from any of the other major central banks, there is at least a threat that interest rates will go up in 2020. So for us to stay ahead, for us to take advantage of this very unique environment, I want you to engage, I want you to communicate, I want you to become part of the community. We are here for you. We want to start the year right. We want to really work with you, talk to you, learn with you, and then together go on to what we call the investor journey, where we make our resources available to you and are here to kind of, in a sense, hold your hand, be your guardian, be your guide, so that you can find your custom best way to get to your time freedom point. So that is basically what we want to do throughout the year 2022, and we need you to help us do that with you. Have a great start into the new year, and I really look for lots and lots of engagement. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Ideal Investor Show. More info and the links we mentioned during the show are in the show notes, or you can go to our website at idealwealthgrower.com and sign up for the Apple Podcast link. And if you like to talk to me, sign up for a strategy call. Hopefully you want to share what you learned with your network and bring more people in. We are really eager to hear your comments. And until next time, be well, stay safe, and ciao.